Brian got me through some emotional times dealing with processing the stroke.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you remember that breakdown I had in class with Taylor?
Yeah.
I lost my mind for a sec. There are I think two experiences I had where I was on stage performing and had traumatic flashback stuff. And we just talked through it.
Awesome. Glad I could be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, do you want to tell David what your phrase was before you did your best work on stage every class?
I don't remember what
you don't?
I'm not sure.
I would say something to you, maybe make fun of you or something.
Oh.
Then what would you say to me?
I'm not sure if this is it. Would I say fuck you, Brian?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Before every performance.
In the beginning when she was finding her way. No, this is the God's honest truth. And I tell people this. I think I'm going to stop telling people this because they don't get it because you had to be there. No, I'm serious. So Caley would be up there and she'd be not plugged in, at times. Mm-hmm. And I would say, hey, nice job, Caley, or something. And she would say, fuck you, Brian. And she would get her emotional level up and just plug in and just awesome. Kill it. And it was a full class, and some of the people who knew her, they were like, and I said to everybody, if you don't end up doing that work after you say that phrase, you can't say that phrase. But I just knew it's the emotional life that stops you from thinking and makes you stay in the moment and work off what's in front of you in improvisation or just say the dialogue. It comes out organically while you're watching the actions of the other person. Mm-hmm. And Meryl Streep said this. You have a great Meryl Streep story. I forgot about that till right now. Yeah. So Meryl Streep said that she does all her work, and we know it's fucking Meryl Streep, so she does all her work, and she says nothing happens until the other actor stands in front of you. Mm-hmm. So whatever it is, whatever level you are at, and then whatever, it just turned on with her, and then when she would fucking kill it. And again, I would say, don't fucking give me that phrase unless you end up like that. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Brian. I'm not sure what it was. Was it this phrase? Fuck you, Brian. Yeah.
I thought it might be.
Yeah. But it's never happened again. And people don't understand who weren't there. It's never happened again. I don't want it to happen again. But they don't understand what happened after you, time after time. Not, maybe 6 times. I don't think it was.
It was when it was. What was so cool about those specific moments is I knew you knew exactly what needed to happen.
Yeah.
That was what I was saying to you. It's like, all right.
Didn't come out that sweet.
No.
Didn't come out that, Aunt B.
No, because in that moment, when you're going to deliver that level of connectiveness and emotional vulnerability, you can't say something like, all right. You're past that.
Right.
You've gone past
True.
Already.
True.
I was already in the scene when I was saying, fuck you, Brian.
Right. Right.
And I understood that you understood what that meant.
Mm-hmm. And you were safe.
I was safe.
No.
I gotta say, and this is totally, but Brian has no idea what I'm gonna say. So this is just to put it out there.
Fuck you, Caley.
Yeah, thank you. The way I saw people grow from not understanding even what acting is in that class to people with a full, vulnerable, emotional life that was their own, coming from themselves, being translated into a scene. I've never seen it in any other class. And I've studied everywhere. I'm in my 30s, studying acting for a long time. It's unbelievable to watch that journey. And I respect you so much for taking people on that and understanding how, which frankly, I understand how to get there myself and I understand the concepts, but the guiding of it is that's a talent in itself. It's brilliant. I've seen jaw-dropping things in front of, 10 people that are as good as like an Academy Award-winning movie. It's just to watch that. It's like, it's phenomenal. It's a
Thank you.
phenomenal
Thank you.
class. You're a brilliant teacher.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely have a way of unlocking people.
Oof.
That is a beautiful thing.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Yeah. You're a weird man.
You will never get an argument out of me over that phrase.
I mean, there's some sort of quality of being able to relax someone and challenge them at the same time, right? A lot of teachers do one or the other. And when they relax you too much, you're just lazy and you don't get there. And when they challenge you too much, you hide. But the fact that you have this ability to do both at the same time it's awesome. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you were the catalyst of putting that class together to buy into what needed to be done away from class. I could do what I did in class, but you were the catalyst of getting people together and having them understand that we needed to do this. You know, now I'm hearing all about how you practice so hard as a child and you're competitive in the band and all this. All this makes sense to what you did in my class, which was gather the people, you know, Taylor and Joey and Claudia and whoever else were there, who were talented people, but didn't know how, you know, as you said, we're young and on the journey.
Yeah.
And you brought them together, and without telling them, you said, this is what we have to do every day.
Yeah.
And that away from class I was able to do what I do in class.
Yeah.